This is the 69th year for fighters in the fort. The 122nd Fighter Wing has flown 10 different fighter jets over the years, and right now it's transitioning back to the F-16s. We got an inside look at the Indiana Air National Guard base as the planes are settling in to their new home. The power of the F-16.
I mean, you're sitting on a rocket. You know, by the end of the runway, you'd be at 450 miles an hour if you wanted to. It just throws fuel back here and ignites, and that's how you get the big plume of fire, afterburner out the back, and the additional thrust. So it'll pull 9 Gs. You take your body weight times 9, and that's the force that's getting put on that seat.
The newest addition to the 122nd Fighter Wing.
I love it.
Colonel Scott Boatwright flew F-16s when he first became a fighter pilot 20 years ago.
It's the first airplane I deployed combat in.
He's been mostly in Fort Wayne since 2007 and flew the A-10s too. His career now coming full circle as the F-16s return to the Summit City.
You probably saw the A-10s flying over. This one, you'll hear us more than you see us because we'll usually come back a little bit higher altitude so it's not as noisy.
The military mission is slightly different.
Fight your way in air to air, drop your precision-guided bombs, and then fight your way out air to air. That multi-role capability is what this airplane brings that the A-10 didn't have.
But the mission for the city is steadfast.
Fighters in here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So the A-10 was going away and we saw the writing out on the wall. So we've struggled and tried to get this airplane here for quite some time, but we finally did.
Around 1,000 people work at the Air National Guard base, 300 of them full-time, bringing an economic impact to the region of around $100 million.
It is Fort Wayne's Air Force. There's a lot of bases that don't have the community support that we do in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We do try to give a little bit of support back from what we receive.
The planes may be different, but the 122nd Fighter Wing will always be the Black Snakes.
So General Wayne was referred to as a black snake the way he used to fight. That's why you'll see black snakes on this airplane. The neat thing about this airplane is it'll bridge the gap to a follow-on 5th-gen airplane for us, so we can keep flying fighters out here in Fort Wayne, and I'm sure we'll be called the Black Snakes from now till then.
The base will get around 20 F-16s, most of them coming from an Air Force base in Arizona. They are still arriving, but the base hopes to be back doing drills in the spring. The air show at the Fighter Wing, by the way, is every 3 years. The next one will be in 2025.